Look at this. Look at it. This is it. This is all I've got left to build. Alright, admittedly, if you're getting close, it's still a fair amount of land. Sort of zoom through, and yeah, you can see it's not exactly nothing. I mean, these chunks here are all pretty massive in themselves. But that's it. And when you compare what there is left to do compared to what has already been done, it's just no contest, is it? We're so close now. So for the first video coming out in 2023, or at least the first regularly scheduled video coming out in 2023, I guess our goal is to do this. What does that mean, do this? Well, I'm not entirely sure. It means building something here, then there, then there, then there. Then I think I'll fill that, and then I'll do those three. That's where my head's at roughly right now. In terms of what I'm actually building, I'll be perfectly honest, I haven't given it a whole lot of thought. Other than just, I need to build something, but not really deciding what. Ideally, if I could, and I don't know if I can at this point, it's really going to depend what I decide on building. Ideally, I would like to get these two done, and maybe extend the walls a bit, but we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. I do not know how this is going to go. I just know we're going to give it a try. So my goal, if possible, is to maybe get some of the fort walls done and these two buildings here, which would just give us 2 more layers to go, plus some of the walls and the interior of the fort. Okay? Sound good? Let's go. Now, doesn't that look a fair bit different, eh? Doesn't that look good? Was it everything I was kind of hoping it would be? Not quite, because I was kind of hoping to start over here, but in hindsight I was probably asking too much of myself, because, you know, there is still a lot of work to be done. So let's see what we have actually done. The first of all, the perhaps obvious one right now, is this here, and this is basically just the stables. It's not a sort of a massive building, it is based on drawings of Roman stables. And I quite like it. I mean, it's a basic structure. You know, a little sitting area here, sort of a couple of rooms that didn't really work for stables. It's quite a basic structure, but I like how it looks. You know, and also this is also apparently the home of the turtles. I don't know why. I put the sound down and, you know, sound appeared, they migrated, it happened. One of those was actually a baby at one point, but I think it's grown up. Maybe that's the baby over here, I'm not sure. The point is, we got turtles and we got horses. And this is the first thing I built. Second thing I built was over here, and these are just basically some more houses. But bigger houses. These are, you know, houses for the wealthy inhabitants of this city. Sort of a bit closer to the Roman villa than like a tiny little house. I am going to build some smaller houses. Some sort of structures for the less fortunate. We actually did build some, not these either, gigantic homes. We did build some houses of that style. There's these ones here, where it was like very sort of basic homes and basic buildings, and that's very much what I'm going to be doing again at some point. But I also wanted to build some more nicer ones as well, and that's really what this was, me building some nicer ones. You see there's 4 buildings there, and I gave each of them a different style. I gave each of them gardens. My favorite is probably this one because it's just a newer style. Also, apparently, my bronze is rusted. Interesting! As someone who doesn't really play a lot of survival Minecraft, I have not seen that before. I might have to replace that next time. I hear noises. There be monsters. Anyway, yeah, might have to play it next time. That's probably my favourite one, just because it's a different style, and B, because I very much was inspired by real Roman villas. And we got another one here, and so on. And they're all sort of just a different style. As always with the interiors, I haven't necessarily put tons of work in on them. It's more just I want something on the inside, because I have this thing with big projects. I hate seeing like empty shells. I feel like you don't have to put a lot in them, but you should have something. And then I worked on the walls. Although I suppose technically, hey, thanks Rain, you're always welcome. Technically, this isn't just the walls, it's because it's the start of the fort, because this is obviously the walls for the fort, and we've got these two big towers here that's going to make up one of the gates. The other gate is going to be done that is the old style I was going to go for the gate entrance, and then I changed it and built those, so that'll be the same here. But I just didn't get to that today. I simply ran out of time. But we did extend it over to the corner, and then we brought this all the way down. And I must admit, I'm genuinely very happy with how that looks. So what is next time? Well, I'm going to build that up to the second thing here. And then we're going to shoot all the way down and extend the walls here and start working on this building, which will probably be a brothel, because Roman cities had a fair few of them, and we only have one, and it's all the way on the other side of the city. So that's probably a brothel. That's probably a cheaper housing area, a couple of farms. Not sure what these are yet, but we'll figure that out. And of course, there is the fort. But that is not a today problem, or a next time problem, for that matter. But yes, next time we're going to build the walls over, and then we're going to build that building there. And hey, if we get that done, we'll start on the cheap housing. Until then, thank you for watching. As always, my name has been Efi, and I will see you all very, very soon.